AERODROME Finance price update. Don't get left behind. And to base microcaps with life-changing upside potential. My name is mikemadz. Let's start this video. Before I start the video, as always, AERODROME community, make some noise. Who's still around? Every like matters, every comment matters, every single type of engagement matters. The more people engage, the better for the video. The more people are going to hear and see about AERODROME, the better for us. Okay, so let's start. Well, let's stop wasting time. Let's jump straight into it, especially here, guys, as the markets are not looking too crispy in the short term. AERODROME going into 2025, what to expect and how the health markers here are looking for the AERODROME ecosystem. Two meme coins, or one meme coin here and one AI agent microcap with absolutely crazy upside potential if the thesis comes into full play. And of course, also one of the most important things here today, the price action of AERODROME. Is the top already in, or can we expect more here? Now, jumping straight into it, AERODROME going into 2025 here, taking a look at the metrics. There is currently a lot of banter here that AERODROME, or base here actually, is gonna flip Solana here in 2025. Long story short, guys, I don't personally care about that at all here. I don't marry my ecosystem. I don't marry my coins. I rode Solana from the lows to the highs, made profits, and now I'm more focused on Ethereum and base. I don't marry my projects, and I suggest you here also not to fall into the trap here. At the end of the day, guys, we are here to make money. Yes, you can be a fan. Of course, you can be a part of a community here. No question about that. But at the end of the day, guys, this doesn't really matter. Don't marry your ecosystem. But of course, it is interesting to track as it gauges here where this ecosystem is going in the future. And as you can see here, AERODROME is getting very, very close here in 24-hour trading revenue in flipping Solana. And it's just a matter of time here while this is going to happen. But again, zoom out, stop marrying your coins, stop marrying your ecosystem. We are here to be in winners. And AERODROME in base is currently definitely one of the biggest winners here and one of the best picks here to be a part of, especially in 2025. Taking a look at that, we also officially had the highest ever volume recorded here on AERODROME with $8.4 billion in volume here. Absolutely impressive. And again, as I always say, guys, of course, while the token price, you have to keep in mind, the token price is made by market makers, is driven by sentiment, is driven by retail. While this is driven by these factors, volume and those metrics are actually super important. Why? Because they're driven by volume and they're driven by use case. One of the biggest reasons why I always say the token price will catch up to those metrics here as this narrative, this sentiment, of course, will flip bullish again and the token price will catch up and will reach new all-time highs here. So again, those metrics super important. This is why we always keep an eye on them. And clearly here, as you can see here, the trend is your friend and the trend is absolutely parabolic for AERODROME and for base. Also on top of that here, one of the most important things to take a look at is the stable coin volume. As you can see, comparing it here to the beginning of the year, base only had not even 1% here of total stable coin transfers. Fast forward to today, we're almost representing 25% here of volume. And long story short, this just simply shows you where money is flowing. Always be there where money goes. And clearly here, guys, with stable coins, one of the most important use cases of crypto, especially also in the institutional side, this is where you want to be, and this is where base is absolutely dominating and gaining the most mindshare here. And this sets up a great spot here to be in, especially here going into 2025 here. Taking a look at the price action in contrarian here, price action on the Aero token itself. Of course, we had a massive rejection here. Surprised most people, including myself also to some sort of degree. We had a massive rejection, and zooming out, the bearish take here is that this might be a top, double top or a triple top even for AERODROME, and the top might be even in. This is not the route I'm going. I don't think the top is in for the cycle for AERODROME. Yes, this is a local top. Clearly, guys, here, a local top for AERODROME. But just like I said in my last video, we might be forming one of the most bullish patterns for AERODROME that just simply needs one thing. That one thing is just simply time, guys. You need to have patience. Nothing comes easy, guys, especially money. Nothing is easy in this space. And this is just simply one way to shake out longs. This is just simply one way, people taking profits, absolutely normal. And again, this is setting up one way to form this huge cup and handle pattern, just like I said in my videos. And as you can see here, this is how it would look like. And this also coincides with the time frame where I expect the real alt season to finally begin. Yes, everybody was screaming alt season in the last couple of weeks, but everybody was trying to front run that alt season, which usually doesn't work here. The majority cannot win. Only the real conviction players can win. And I truly expect here AERODROME to go into new highs here in 2025. And when I expect that, actually where it almost every time happens here. Take a look at the monthly returns here of Ethereum here this time. Why? Because Ethereum again is the biggest altcoin, and Ethereum usually leads the way for alts, and usually the best time for Ethereum is in Q1 of the post-halving year, which is 2025. As you can clearly see here, this is where usually Ethereum truly shines, and this is usually the starting point of the real alt season. And also usually Q1 of the post-halving year is this time frame where the ETH tsunami happens. The Ethereum tsunami is where Ethereum doubles actually just in a matter of a couple weeks, and this is where altcoins usually go absolutely parabolic. We'll have to see if this is going to repeat. Is the history going to repeat or not? We have to take it day by day, we have to take it week by week, but I'm still expecting, of course, AERODROME to perform absolutely well, especially with the metrics that I just showed you, going parabolic, making new all-time highs here metric-wise. The token price will just simply follow. All you need is patience, the right risk management, and of course, just a little bit more time here to let this play out, okay? Now, coming to the two coins here, two microcaps I selected for you, I found for you with massive upside potential. Before we get into those, huge disclaimer guys, those are microcaps. What does it mean? The market cap is so low that one sell, one big sell can drop the price here by 20-30%, or even a rock boost can happen here. I don't think that will happen, but you need to be aware of the risks here. But also with that, this microcap market cap has a lot of upside potential, as just a couple buys here can pump the prices up higher. And usually guys, after my videos, those tokens go absolutely parabolic, but you need to manage your risk and you need to make your own decision when to sell those tokens. I cannot make that for you. Now, talking about the first one here, this one is going to be a meme coin. And right now, yes, meme coins have currently taken a step back, but it is important to position yourself, guys, for this money rotation goes into meme coins. You have to position yourself correctly before this happens. Otherwise, meme coins explode and you jump in during the top, and this is not the way to go about it. So position yourself before this narrative comes back into memes. Yes, it will get back into memes 100%. This is how just simply this cycle works. This microcap has huge upside potential, and more importantly, guys, this has the right narrative going for it, especially if more attention goes into it. Now, Matt Fury, who is Matt Fury? Long story short, guys, this is the artist and the illustrator who actually is the illustrator of all those important and known base meme coins, such as Brad, and more importantly, he's the artist that created Pepe here. Now, those characters are already big, already in play, already had massive gains here to the upside, but one of the most important characters of him is actually Mojo. Why is that so important? This was his first character, guys, that actually ignited his artistic journey, and just alone this narrative here is absolutely powerful. And this is why I found Mojo. Actually, a viewer of mine contacted me and told me about Mojo. I didn't have any clue that this was his first character. And Mojo, guys, is an absolutely low cap market cap, and I don't see any reason why this cannot be in the millions here. Again, not financial advice, and also you have to be aware of the risks. So be sure to make your research, do your research, manage your risk correctly. But I personally think here, this thing can fly to 10 million within a couple of weeks here. Not financial advice, but again, also this can go higher. As the meme narrative comes back into play, and especially on base here, this thing can absolutely go to the moon here. Yes, I have a position. Yes, a viewer contacted me regarding this token. I didn't find it on my own, but this narrative here, being the first character here of this artist who created Pepe and Brad, this has a lot of legs here, okay? Now, talking about the second token goes into a completely other direction, but in one of the most important narratives right now as we speak. Right now, AI agents, especially on base, are absolutely going through the roof, and this play is unique in its play as it combines the most important factors in crypto into one token, and this is AI, being with the AI agent, its own AI agent, betting, which will be huge here, especially with the NFL coming into play here, and also of course crypto. three very, very important pillars here to make absolutely crazy gains to the upside. And what I'm talking here about is bet base here. Bet base, I have a huge, huge conviction in. With a market cap of $1 million, I don't see why this shouldn't be at $100 million here in the peak mania phase. Absolutely possible. What it actually is it's a betting platform here, so you can make bets here decentralized way on sports, etc. But also on top of that, super, super important for the current narrative, they have their own AI agent actually making own bets here, completely decentralized, which is called Based Betty. Now the most important thing is Based Betty doesn't have its own token. The token which everything goes back to is going to be bet here. That's why I'm personally starting to build a bet position here, because I truly believe this thing can go absolutely parabolic pretty fast here. Okay, so again, not financial advice. Make sure to do your own research. Super, super important. In my personal opinion, it is the right time to be in the base ecosystem. Have AERODROME as your pillar of your portfolio, and then dabble into those microcaps that can go absolutely parabolic. You know my picks by now. As always, guys, do your own research. Super, super important. Be bullish on yourself. That yields the most returns. And the most important thing is, as always, don't get wrecked.
This is God-given, not from blue tops like Mars Simpson. Just hard discipline, pot simmering, cooking up, no rocks in the pan. Watching the plan form in the sand, bidding castles out of thoughts in our head. Late nights, no sleep in my bed, trying to see my dreams manifest.